Hey everybody, it's Dr. Chacos with the Arthritis Solution, and today I want to talk to you about the process of healing. In our last video we spoke about your body is designed to heal. It can heal, it will heal. How does it heal? Well, there's a key distinction here between local inflammation and systemic inflammation. And it's an important understanding you need to have if you're going to evoke a healing response in your body and resolve an arthritic or degenerative condition. So let's explain that very, very simply. If you fall over and you land and twist your wrist in a really bad way and it's swollen and inflamed, that's called local inflammation, meaning that area, and you may have experienced this with your ankle or a knee or a sports injury or a fall, and it becomes swollen. Oftentimes puffy filled, and you touch it and it's really painful to touch, and it's all puffy and it's filled with fluid, and it may even be red. And certainly it's going to be, as I said, locally tender. So hot to touch, swollen, and that's a sign of inflammation, local inflammation. And if you were to take a syringe and pull all the cells out of that area, it would consist of a number of different cells, but in particular, there would be white blood cells associated with healing and repair. You might think of your white blood cells or your immune system related to fighting off colds and flus and viruses and things like that, and certainly it does that. The immune system is your healing system. It fights off infection, but it also repairs damaged tissue. So when you have a swollen joint from trauma, the cells coming in there are repairing the tissue. So inflammation is a process of local repair to tissue damage, usually secondary to trauma. That's local inflammation. Systemic inflammation is where now the whole body is inflamed. The inflammation is circulating around the body, and it's because it is a more chronic state of inflammation. This didn't repair, and it stayed damaged because the person kept typing or playing sports, hitting, or whatever the case might be, and so it became a localized trauma that then became the inflammation never resolved. And yes, it's going to damage this tissue, but then the inflammation circulates around the body on an ongoing basis. And if you then can no longer control your immunity, control your inflammation, it then becomes body-wide instead of local. So systemic inflammation is inflammation throughout the whole body, uncontrolled, that in its uncontrolled state can do damage to tissue because it then becomes erosive or corrosive over time, damaging joints, and that's how arthritis and degeneration can result because of a systemic uncontrolled inflammation damaging localized tissues, producing arthritic and degenerative change and decline. So very, very simply, arthritis, arthro, joint, itis, inflammation, means an uncontrolled inflammatory condition, a presence of a systemic inflammation, and the resolution of arthritis then comes at the resolution of inflammation. And there are many, many ways in which we do that, and we discuss that and cover that throughout the entire Arthritis Solution program. And so if you'd like to know more and understand more about how to limit your inflammation, resolve your arthritis, and produce healing and positive changes within your body, please reach out. We'd love to be able to support and assist you in uncovering your personal arthritis solution. So have a look at the website pages, have a look at our social media pages, continue your education, your learning and your growth, and we'll help you find your arthritis solution today.